Hello and welcome to this feel-good head-to-toe chair yoga practice. Today our practice will be all seated, so you will need a sturdy chair placed on a sturdy surface. This practice is designed to help improve circulation and mobility and will end with a relaxation. So come on and join me. I have a new microphone, so I'm very excited to try it out today. You can come sit on your chair and bring your back to the back of your chair. You can see I have no socks or shoes on because I like to feel my feet really planted into the floor. So make sure that you're able to place your feet on the floor. And we'll take a few minutes before we start moving to bring our awareness into the present moment. So your hands can be soft, resting on your thighs, or maybe just in your lap. Whatever feels best for you. Soften your shoulders and see if you can sit up nice and tall, but at the same time relaxed. Can close your eyes here, or just keep them soft, maybe looking down towards the floor. And begin to bring your awareness inward. Focus on your breath, on the movement of the air coming in and out of your body. And notice the flow of your breath. Is your breath smooth? See if you can make your breath an even pace in and out. Take a few more rounds so that you come into your own natural flow of breath. And if you would like to set an intention for our practice today, anything that you would like to cultivate in our class and throughout your day, throughout your week, maybe it's to just feel good in your body, could be to relieve some stress, or just feel the joy of movement. Whatever it is, bring it to your mind and let it resonate with you. Take a few more full rounds of breath. And then when you are ready, if you had your eyes closed, you can open them up and we'll start our movement practice. You can bring yourself a little bit closer towards the front of your chair. Feel your feet on the ground and notice your spine lengthen up as you sit up nice and tall. We'll start to work through our neck and shoulders, and we're going to be very gentle here with the neck, working on some mobility. Soften the shoulders down and then bring the chin towards your chest. As you inhale, begin to lift the chin as you look up just about where the ceiling meets the wall. And as you exhale, the chin floats back down. So take this 2 more times with your breath. Breathe in as you look up and out as you look down. And then bring your head back to center. Notice if the shoulders started to creep up, just soften them down, lengthen up through the spine, and then start to turn to one side. So it doesn't matter which side, we're going to go to both. As you inhale, come back through center. And as you exhale, turn towards the other side. And you may notice, I can tell my right side here is a little more tight. So just go gentle side to side. So we use this movement in daily life, right? When we're driving, we have to turn our head. So it's important to keep the mobility in our neck. Let's just do one more to each side so we even things out. And then bring your head back to center. So this time we'll take the ear towards the shoulders, but don't strain. Just take it nice and gentle. So you can start with either side, either right or left. We're going to do both sides. Breathe in as you come through center and exhale as the ear goes towards the shoulder. So you can see I'm not straining to get towards the shoulder. I'm just moving within my range. And one more to each side. And the head comes back to center. Very nice. Let's start to do some shoulder rolls. So bringing the shoulders up, back, and down. Bend your elbows, loosen up. Make sure your breath is nice and smooth. And then we'll reverse. We'll do a few rounds the other way. Can get in between the shoulders here. Good. And then lower your hands back down onto your lap. Very nice. Arms come by your sides. Inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Nice big breath in. And then exhale, sweep the arms down. You can flip the palms up towards the sky as you inhale and lift. And then flip the palms down as you lower the arms down. Let's take that 2 more times with the breath. And once more. Good. Lower the arms and place the hands back down onto your lap and take a pause just to notice how you're feeling. You may have started to wake up some circulation and some muscles in your body. So we're not judging, if it's right or wrong. We're just noticing sensations in the body. On your next inhale, open your arms nice and wide. Can look up slightly. And then exhale, give yourself a hug. Can do a little rounding in through the upper back here. Inhale, open up. And exhale, give yourself a hug. So we'll do that 2 more times. And you can experiment with switching the arm that's crossed on top. It just gives you a different sensation, a little different stretch. And then open the arms nice and wide and lower the arms down. All right, we're going to work into our hands a little bit here. So begin to circle through your wrist. Ooh, mine are clicking a little bit. That is just some stiffness. So these circles help loosen and lubricate the joints. I needed these movements today. And go the other way. So all movement is medicine, as long as it feels good for you. Okay. And bring your elbows in towards you. Spread your fingers as you push your hands away. And then draw the elbows back in as you make soft fists. So you can inhale as you push the hands away, spread the fingers, and then exhale as you pull the arms in. Inhale, push, and exhale, pull in. Let's do that 2 more times with the breath. Good. Then bring the hands out just a little bit in front of you. We're going to wiggle the fingers and then move the hands from side to side, kind of like you're sweeping your hands and your fingers across the piano. Good. And then shake out the arms a little bit. Very nice. All right, I'm just going to come a little bit closer towards the front of my chair. Make sure your feet are rooted into the floor and you are sitting nice and stable on your chair. We'll move into a seated cat and cow. On your next inhale, begin to move your chest forward as you look up slightly. And then on your exhale, round through your spine, your chin tucks in. So inhale, you arch through your spine, and exhale, round. Let's do that a few more times. Move at your own pace with your breath. And then one more round. Come back to center. So cat and cow is a great movement to help keep mobility in our spine. Can bring your hands towards your knees, and we'll continue working through the spine with a gentle rotation. So we'll start with the right side. Begin to draw your right hand up towards your right hip as you turn towards the right. Come back to center. Can inhale at center and exhale. This time we'll turn towards the left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. And come through center. Good. Bring your arms down by your sides. Inhale, reach your right arm towards the sky. Now you want to lengthen up, so you're really reaching towards the sky, and then lean over towards the left. We're in a side bend. As you breathe in, maybe you can place your hand on your right rib and notice on your inhale, your rib expands. And as you exhale, your ribs and your breath soften. Inhale the air all the way in as your right rib expands, and exhale it out. Let's do that one more time. And then lower your right arm down, and left arm comes back towards your side. Good. Now we're going to do that with the left side. So reach the left arm up towards the sky. Really lengthen. You're reaching up, and then lean over towards the right. Take 3 full breaths. If you want that feedback, you can place the right hand on the left rib and notice, right? Notice when you take your breath how the lungs expand as you breathe in. and how they soften as you exhale all the air out. Good. Take one more full breath in and out. And then lower your arms down by your sides. Good. Maybe take a few shoulder rolls here. And place your hands on your lap. We're going to scooch even farther towards the front of our chair and bring your knees a little bit wider. Your toes can be pointed out a little bit. We're going to get more into the hips. So we're working our way down. We did quite a bit for the upper body and the torso area. Now we're getting down into the hips. So we'll start with some hip circles. On your inhale, chest comes forward, and then as you exhale, round all the way back. So inhale as you come forward, make a nice big circle with your hips. And exhale as you round back towards the back of the chair. And you can make the circles really big here or maybe a little bit smaller. So again, see what feels good and supportive in your body today. And then take a pause and switch, see if you can go the other way. Sometimes it feels a little funky going the other way. We just want to balance it out here, both sides. And then bring yourself back into center. We'll keep the knees a little bit wider here. You can place your hands on the sides of your chair. I'm going to scooch up just a little bit farther, but always make sure you're stable on your chair. I'm going to start with the right knee. You can come up on your toe or lift your heels so you're up on your toes and begin to dip the right knee in towards the middle of your body. So the midline of your body, and then the right knee comes out a little bit to the right. So we're moving the knee in and out. So we're working through the hip, right? Good. And let's do that one more time. Dip in and out. And then you can place that heel down. Just center yourself for a moment. Take a breath or two. You can place your hands back on the chair just to keep you steady. You can lift the left heel and dip the left knee in. And then bring it out a little. So we're just moving in and out. In and out. And let's do that one more time. Good. You can place the heel down and heel toe your feet back to center. You can pick up your right knee, draw it in, and round in a little bit, and then the left knee. Good. All right. So now we'll do a little bit of a flow and a forward fold. Arms come down by your sides. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Lengthen through your spine, and as you exhale, we'll fold at the hips, keeping the spine long. So I'm only going to come down maybe about not even halfway. Sweep the arms up as you inhale, reach up towards the sky. Let's do that a few times. So exhale, hinge at your hips, keep your spine long. Maybe you come down a little bit further this time. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale up. Now this time, option here to fold forward. So hands come down onto your thighs, begin to hinge at your hips, and maybe slide the hands down. If it feels okay for you, you can gently release the head and neck down and relax through the back, stretching out here. On your next inhale, lengthen through your spine as you sweep your arms up. Reach towards the sky, and then bring your hands down to your heart. And take a pause. Notice how you're feeling now. Notice any sensations. Relax your hands down, and we're going to work all the way down now into the feet and the back of the legs. You can start with your right leg. Extend your right leg out. I'm just going to move back a little bit here. Extend your right leg out so that your heel is down on the floor and your toes are up towards the ceiling. And we're just going to point and flex through the foot. You can leave your heel down. I have my foot lifted so you can see it in the video. So point and flex. It's so important to work through the feet. The feet are our foundation. And then we're just going to circle through the ankle. Let's go the other way. Do about 4 or 5 in one direction and then switch. Good. Now you're going to just place that heel down onto the floor and notice the stretch in the back of the leg. Let's take a breath or two here. And then place the foot back down onto the ground. We're going to switch to the other side. So for me, it's my left leg. Maybe you started with the left leg, so switch to the other and point and flex the foot. You can leave the heel down, or if you prefer to lift the leg, you can do that. And then make it into some ankle circles. Make the movement here into circles. About 4 or 5 one way and switch. Good. And then we'll place the heel down, keeping the toes up, and just feel the stretch in the back of your leg. And take a couple nice full breaths. And place your foot back down onto the ground. You can relax your arms down and just do a few marches. So picking up your feet and marching, getting a little circulation to the feet. You can stomp a little if you like. And place the feet back down onto the ground. Can move yourself back towards the back of your chair. Sweep the arms up on your inhale. On your exhale, bring your hands down to your heart center. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathing in and breathing out. And once more. And just allow your hands to rest on your thighs or in your lap. And we'll take a few minutes to relax the body. We've done a lot of work for mobility, boosting circulation, and now it's time to relax and release. So we'll do a body scan from the top of our head down to our toes. So get comfortable on your chair. Maybe you'd like your back resting against the back of the chair. Relax your shoulders. Soften your gaze or close your eyes here. Take a few breaths in and out. Just allow the breath to be smooth and natural. Notice yourself sitting on the chair, your feet on the ground. And then bring your awareness up to the top of your head. And just notice the feeling at the top of your head. And we'll begin to move down into the forehead, softening as we move all the way down throughout the body, down to the toes. So soften through your eyes, through the sides of your face, down into your jaw. Soften the tongue in your mouth. Traveling down your neck. Relax all around your neck and your shoulders. And then down your arms. Relaxing through your hands and your fingers. And soften all around your torso and your belly, your lower back. Moving down into your hips. Down into your legs. Soften all around your knees. And your lower legs. Ankles. Feet. And into your toes. Notice your whole body softening and relaxing. Take a few more breaths. Allowing your body to just be here, to be still. And then when you are ready, you can deepen your breath just a little. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe roll your shoulders or just move your arms a little bit. Open your eyes if you had them closed. And bring your hands together in front of your heart. Let's take another breath in together. Nice and full through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. I thank you all for joining me today for this feel-good chair yoga practice. I hope it made you feel a little more boosted, a little better than before you started. And I hope you join me again. Take care and be well.